And people were like, well, Jimmy G can't throw deep. He doesn't have to. With the wide receivers that we have, he doesn't have to throw deep. He just has to find the open guy with the, uh, all three wide receivers, Myers, Adams, and Hunter Renfro, can take that little 15 yard slant and go all the way. And then you add Michael Myers in the way. I think he
Yeah,
just has to. You saw it last year, how many open wide receivers we had that maybe Derek Carr missed once in time. I'm not putting everything on Derek Carr. It wasn't all Derek Carr,
right,
but there was
right.
a couple times he missed stuff.
But also the offense that Josh McDaniels provides, it's not like a deep threat type of thing. It's like 2 seconds and the ball got to get out of there and it's quick. And so
Yeah.
Jimmy Garoppolo's perfect for this.
Ed saying that the Raiders' offensive line is weak. It's funny. The Raiders had went into the season last year with one of the worst ranked offensive lines. They ended up finishing with the 11th best offensive line last year. They added Harmon's coming back. Harmon, whatever his name is, he's coming back from injury. They added a couple of undrafted free agents that look pretty good. Um, but PFF, without the Raiders doing anything, they dropped them all the way down to 19th already to offensive line. It's
Yeah.
funny how they're doing this, and it's just pure hate on the Raiders. But the offensive line is better than what people think it is.
Yeah, I know. I really think this is the year we're going to turn things around. And also, they keep talking about the offensive line, like you said, but at the end of the day, I think Jimmy Garoppolo, you need 2, 3 seconds, that ball's going to be out of there, man. And with the weapons that we have, you can't really stack the box with against the Raiders because you can't. Look, shit. And then once we get this Josh Jacobs situation settled once and for all, that's the thing that's just bugging me. There's always something like some soap opera drama with the Raiders every week. Like okay, just let's start this right. But if we get that situated, it's going to be very difficult to even blitz the Raiders. You know what I mean? Just because of the offense that we have.
So what? We're 1 week away, I think. 1 week away from
Training camp.
from the deadline for Josh Jacobs.
They know everything's going to be all right. Jimmy Garoppolo's not going to sign a contract and lose all that money knowing that he's not going to be all right. You know what I mean? It's just like I
See,
think
I
we.
took a lot of heat that day when Jimmy G. Remember when all the free agents went to the Raiders facility, and all of them were on camera, and then Jimmy G didn't show up, and then they had to delay his signing. I
Yeah.
was like, "Hey, something's wrong," and people were like, "No, you're bullcrap. You're just trying to start drama." And then I was like, "No, there has to be something wrong." And
Yeah.
even the
I
Raider beat
remember that.
writers were like, "No, he's fine. He just wanted to go rework his contract." And now it finally came out. You knew something was wrong. You knew the Raiders found something that day.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, it was just for sure. It was a physical right away, and yeah, I remember when you were talking about that. But hey, here we are now. But I'm really excited to see O'Connell in preseason, man. I think it's
Hey,
gonna be that kid's tough, brother.
he looks. The more I keep reading on him, thanks everybody for the hearts, Jessica. Uh, the more I see him, the more he gets prepared. He's a Josh McDaniel guy, and Josh McDaniels has always said that he could turn anybody into an All Pro quarterback.
Yeah,
Well, here you go.
yeah.
Here you go, Josh. Like,
I see a comment here from Richard Reese. He said, "No more number four crybabies." you know that's the other thing too is like all these fans are always bringing up Derek Carr, but man, that's done already. Let's stop talking about Derek
a
Carr
lot
so
of Raider
much.
fans, I think, are too tough on him, and they should be more tougher on our defense than Derek Carr, because
Right.
we were a top 10 offense with Derek Carr, and we had no defense at all.
Yeah,
Hey,
I think I've done like two episodes on my podcast, obviously talking about how many coaches Derek Carr had, and for him it was like there was never chemistry on the team because they were never together by more than like a year. They keep switching players back and forth, and with Josh McDaniels, there was no way on earth it was going to work because the way Carr is so used to having those audibles in the offensive line, and it seems like Josh McDaniels tells you where to throw the ball, and that's your only option. Like, I want you to throw it here or here, and that's it. And that's what I think.
well, yeah, everything I've heard about Josh McDaniels is ev- the people that he can get in to buy into his system love him, and then there's people that want to do their own play things and make their own play calls. They don't love him, but it seems like all the players said that he's basically a cheat code where like if they go in the meetings, he'll tell them like this is exactly how or the like if we're going into week one, this is what the Broncos are going to do. If we do this, we win this game. And all the players are saying that he's 100% correct when it comes down to game planning. It's just executing if they can get it correct.
Yeah, man. It's I'm excited to see. I just don't want to go into our home opener down 0-2. That's the thing that concerns me, man.
Yeah, I don't
Because
think I think we win week one. I think we do.
yeah, well, I mean, yeah, everyone, and that's what happens when everyone and their mom thinks we're gonna just go in there beat the Broncos, and then that's how Vegas makes their money, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
So it's just like you go to Denver, and then if we go in there like this is the thing, like we go into places thinking, oh yeah, we're gonna this easy game, we're gonna win, and then it comes and bites in our ass, and then you have to fly across country to Buffalo, which that could be an automatically L for us, but who knows? It's a different team, and we don't have that factor of Derek Carr can't play in the cold and all that stuff, or whatever. So hey, the sky's the limit there, but that's the only thing I'm really worried about. If we go down 0-2 and like, oh, here we go again, but who knows?
Yeah, anytime. So hey, have a good show. Yeah, and don't go too hard on Jimmy G.
Yeah. You see, I didn't really say a lot of bad words right now.
All
Yeah, man. Hey, good talking to you,
right.
Joe. You have a good weekend,
Have a
brother.
good one.
All right, later,
Later.
man.